Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your girl, T. Michelle.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kay,
And it's the queen of the AKAs, Dej.
and we are the Committee Podcast.
Your favorite tri-state trio.
Hey yo, coming soon, our first annual committee cipher.
And if you want to be a participant on the Committee Cipher, please DM us on our IG or click the email tab on our profile.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Committee Podcast.
Hello.
We're live in the basement. It is your girl, T. Michelle.
It's your girl Kay.
And I'm the queen of the AKAs, but it's so dull today, so I'll just be Dej.
On this nasty, rainy Sunday.
All weekend.
Right. It's trifling.
Memorial weekend.
It's
Okay, that's what I said. Everyone who is tapping in, if you have not yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Committee Podcast. Hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell next to it, so every time we upload new content, you are notified. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook. We're also on iTunes and Spotify. Your favorite tri-state trio, The Committee Podcast.
Hey.
Period. Oh, we are almost done with the month of May, y'all.
Yes.
One more day.
Yes.
Right?
Can you believe it?
2. Today's the 30th?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, okay, one more day.
So one more day.
One more day, yes.
And then it's June, and you know what that means, right?
What happens in June? Drop a bomb for June. What happens in June? What happens in June? Hey! The other sis doesn't look too excited. She's zooming on my face. But
We should be excited to celebrate our birthday. Thank you.
how old you turning? 12?
Wait, well, that would be the 10th. Oh, no. We had a birthday. What?
Not the what? What happened?
No, we had a birthday for you on the podcast, right? I can't remember. It's very blurry. Bear with me. No, not really. So that'd be like the first official one that we
The
had.
first official birthday we
Yes.
celebrate on the podcast.
Okay, cool.
We're going to celebrate our sister Kay's birthday. You going to disclose how old you are? Is it 12?
2014. 20 plus 14.
Oh, okay. Okay.
2014.
I wonder how long it took her to figure that out. She thought about that when she came on here and said that. I was like,
I was there
what?
trying to add.
Like, what happened? I was
20
like,
plus 14.
oh, okay.
Okay.
0 plus 4.
Do it carry the one? Oh, okay.
34.
Shout out to everybody who's
I'm
tapping in.
excited.
Shout out to everybody who's tapping in. You are live with your favorite tri-state
Yes,
trio,
yes.
the Committee Podcast.
Yes.
Damn, girl. So we got to plan something for this girl.
We have to go all out.
Why?
Because it's June. It's hot.
Are we outside?
Yeah.
I pray it don't rain, Lord Jesus. If
Oh
you
my
watching this
God,
live, please
right?
don't. We don't
And what
want
day
it to
does it
rain.
fall on this year?
It's a Sunday this year.
Oh, that's good. I mean, we
Oh, yeah.
celebrate, kick it off Sunday. It's a
Saturday.
You been drinking? have you?
No, I haven't even reached for my glass.
That's what I'm saying. What you got going on, girl?
Saturday.
So we're gonna pop off Saturday into Sunday?
Yes, that's what I was trying to
I'm
say.
gonna have to spend the night. Honey, we gonna spend the night that weekend?
I mean, you know I have a shindig going on that day anyway.
What?
Or the party?
The party that I'm throwing.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Gigi's
Shout out to
party.
Gigi. Shout out to Gigi.
Gigi. Party.
Yes.
So of course we're gonna just
Oh, so
you
we're
know,
already gonna be
partying.
turned.
Right.
Where we going after the party? What time is the party over?
Right, where we going
Um,
afterwards?
We can go somewhere afterwards because it's not like it's gonna be all night.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
Okay.
So we want to.
Who watching the kids? The kids gonna be here that weekend?
No, I don't think that's my weekend with the kids.
You
so.
get lucky, you stinking hag. Yeah, I want to. Okay, well, I have to make arrangements. I'm gonna have to just bring mine and leave them here.
It is what it is.
I have to be here, but you know, Gigi and Papa love taking her. And
Okay.
Birthday or not, she gonna take her anyway.
I'm gonna have to.
Figure out something to do.
I'm gonna have to finesse Jeremiah in that equation with Ida all the time.
Oh, she would.
I'm like, Jeremiah, Gigi, if you watching this live, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide Jeremiah on in there. You know what I mean? He love y'all.
Because then she gonna. Next time she gonna be like, "Is Jeremiah coming?"
Sure, I got his bags packed right here. Throw the bag out the door. Sure, he's ready.
And then Malia gonna wanna come. They might as well
She
take the
got-
whole
she-
family up here.
yeah.
Okay,
They
She
can
on
go.
the weekend with her anyway.
Yeah,
Malia.
that's true.
I know that's right. Damn.
Okay, so June we got your birthday. July we got a little, you know what I'm saying?
Our vacay.
Oh yes, July. I'm looking like, what the hell am I going on in
Our
July?
vacay.
Oh, it's gonna be hot.
Mhm.
It's a real hot girl song. I thought hot girl song was gonna be canceled.
What?
No.
Never canceled.
Okay, I thought
It's a hot
it
girl
was.
I
year.
mean-
Hot girl, yeah. Okay. Okay.
The way it's looking and being that they lifted the whole mask thing.
Man, fuck you.
You
I'm
know,
still wearing
people,
my mask.
people out here in them streets. Yeah, I'm still wearing my mask too.
That's a
I'm
fact.
not playing them. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Hold on,
no.
y'all. My week. Hold on, y'all.
Can you stop? Can you
I don't
stop?
care.
Everybody
Wait
bear
a
with
minute.
us. Everybody bear with us.
It's a little too tight in the back. Hold on.
Can you stop? So, can you stop?
So what?
Everyone who is tapped in, you are tapped in with your favorite tri-state trio. We got
Yes.
some things going on today in the basement.
Okay. I got some shit going on.
I'm excited. Did everybody get all their bathing suits? Y'all got your stuff
I
together?
still
I need one
have
more.
to
I got
order-
two. I need
still
one
have to
more.
order mine.
I need one more.
Are you wearing your ass out?
Is there a
Are
bathing
any
suit
of
that leaves it in?
I mean,
The G-string one.
no.
Oh.
I want to get a. You're not gonna
I'm
wear a
getting a
G-string?
thong one.
That's all. It's the same thing.
No, G-string and thong is
It's
two
like
things,
it's just a
baby.
string.
I need a thong because I still need the support for my little, mommy pouch or whatever.
Okay, well,
The
I haven't
G-string,
ordered
that's
mine
for when it
yet.
gets removed.
I know that's right.
But I mean, I have sexy ones that'll show like a cut of my booty. So,
Okay. Yeah, I got a couple. I want to wear some. I want to wear some very sexy. I want to wear a thong one for my honey. Take some pictures. You know, you see the pictures with the couples, the guy grabbing the girl butt. I want to take that picture. I'm gonna palm this ass, palm it, squeeze it. I'll even put a picture of his tongue like this on my butt.
Palm it under a palm tree.
Okay, like this with his tongue on my butt. She like take a picture. Babe, you want to take those type of pictures? You know he is. You know it. You know it. Okay, stop playing. Stop
Yes, I
playing.
can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I know the kids excited too. They never been on an airplane before.
This is gonna be like a really big like family vacation.
Yes, the
Like-
Johnson's family vacation.
That's why I wish we was living out the same airport, girl. It would have been a movie. We would have
Yes.
shut the whole airport down.
Okay, wait, hold on, wait. While we're talking about flights and airports and vacations, so everybody know I'm flying Spirit. Now, if you're keeping up with social media, if you see, my sister, she made that face. Shout out to Spirit. I love you.
It was
I'm
like number 10 on the
Spirit. I love y'all. I love y'all, Spirit. A fight broke out in midair. Did you see the video? Did I
On
send y'all the
Spirit?
video? Yes. Did I see
on
y'all
the plane.
on the plane?
I heard
the-
about it.
on the
but-
plane.
No.
In air. In
No.
air.
No, it didn't.
It was a fight between like a young girl, a pregnant girl, and a couple.
What?
Girl, it went down. It went down. I saw it. I was the first person. You know me. I'm always the first person to catch stuff. So I catched it, and the caption on the person's thing was, "Which airline you think this is?" So my first comment was, "Oh, it's probably United, because United. I heard they're a little ghetto. I heard United a little ghetto."
Spirit.
So wait, I looked at the seats. I said, "Oh no, that's Spirit." I said, "Oh no, that's."
Spirit
I said,
is
"Oh
so
no, that's
dear.
Spirit."
Bottom of the barrel.
Girl,
That's okay. You gotta get in where
Don't
you
get
fit
me.
in.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. They're cheaper, but it's like
shout out to Spirit. I love y'all.
I can't do it.
No.
We're such JetBlue girls. Like
All right.
And they up there, but they ain't really up there. Like I'm trying to get up there with like Delta, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You're a private jet.
But it's a really
Stop playing.
it's a really nice
Stop
plane
playing.
though. Like they really accommodate you and
Yeah.
chips and
For our
drinks
pockets, that's
and-
high class to us for our pockets.
Yeah.
Never mind everybody else.
Okay, well, I'm riding Spirit because I'm always in good spirits. I just hope and pray a fight don't break out when I'm on that plane, because
Oh
I don't
my
got time for
goodness.
shenanigans.
But
I don't.
Don't when stuff like that happen on the flights and stuff like, don't you get like arrested or
Yeah,
in
you
trouble for that?
get arrested. You could get banned from the airline or the air or however that works. But they could ban you. And I was just so appalled because I'm like, you see the kids on the airplane, there's elderly people on there.
That's
it's
scary.
Like it
And
is.
you're in the air.
And you in the air. I think that
Jesus.
that's very inconsiderate. I think any misunderstandings could always be worked out afterwards, or learn how to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, like I think they was kicking like the girl's chair, and the girl turned around and asked like, "You stop," and the couple was arguing or something. They was like, I don't know, something like that. That's the whole story. But the girl that was in front was like, he just like not kick my chair. And the girl just teed off, and then the boyfriend jumped in, and like the fact that the man jumped in it is what stressed me out.
Were they black?
I don't know. They looked a little mixed. I don't know.
So I was going through social media last night, and it was a thing to where people were in Walmart in line. I don't know if it was customer service or whatever, but it was this Caucasian lady and this African American lady
Uh-huh.
or whatever, and I guess the Caucasian lady was talking shit, but you can't really hear what she was saying.
Right.
So
right.
the African American lady was saying back to her like, "You really talking mess or whatever. You need to just shut up and mind your business." Or
Right,
whatever.
right.
So she walked up to her and was like, "You're the one talking to me." So because the other lady kept saying something, so she was like, "You're the one talking to me, right? So I'm telling you to mind your business or whatever." The Caucasian lady spit in her face. That lady teed off.
I'm going to jail.
Spit.
I don't know.
And you literally see the
You see the spit?
you see the lady
Oh.
do it though. You
Oh
see
my
her you
gosh.
see her neck cocked back a little bit and everything.
No,
like,
ma'am.
Now,
So-
no,
ma'am.
so then the lady teed off on her. You see the husband holding the cart, just watching for a second, and then
We had to get his thoughts together.
yes, the husband to the Caucasian lady watched for a second, holding the cart like, and then
Then he tried to break it up.
I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny. But he finally grabbed his wife, and
Yeah.
she going off like, "I didn't even touch you. I didn't even touch you." But you
You
spit in
spit.
that lady's face.
Oh, can I, real quick, I don't want to interrupt your story. Real quick, everyone who's watching, spitting is assault.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know that.
That's a bottom.
Spitting is assault, especially now in COVID. You're spitting.
Yes.
I'm suing you. I'm suing Walmart for letting you in the stove. I'm gonna sue your husband because he married you. I'm gonna sue your
We
kid.
getting everybody.
Okay, that is a form of assault, and I'm filing a complaint and I'm pressing charges. People don't spit on nobody. That's disgusting. That's like the lowest of the lowest.
Yeah,
That's the lowest
and the
of
lady
the
started
lowest.
saying like, "You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me," but I didn't even do nothing to you. Like she started as if she didn't do anything. But granted that the African American lady walked up to you, she still didn't touch you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So for
right.
you to sit there and spit in her face,
Right.
that's a form of assault.
Assault, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
So-
people have arguments in public. You can argue in public, but don't escalate it. Like why you escalating it? Like what? Spit.
She spit.
Y'all got
I was
bail
like,
money for me?
Wow, and she really was like, "I didn't even touch you. I didn't even touch you." And I was like, "But you spit in her face."
Immediately
Like-
start a GoFundMe for
Yes.
me. Immediately. I'm gonna need bail money. I'm gonna need lawyer fees. Immediately start a GoFundMe for T Michelle. Immediately. As soon as y'all ever capture that shit. That's
I was like,
disgusting.
"That's crazy."
Okay, wait. So
That's making my anxiety level jump, honey.
okay.
Wait a minute.
And now then with these masks on and stuff, man, listen.
Right. I really can't speak on Walmart. I got kicked out of
I think
Walmart
I
a
would
couple
be more
times.
shocked.
No, shock.
I would be so taken back that somebody did that to me.
I don't think so. I think
I think
they're gonna start a
it's nasty.
GoFundMe. They're gonna start a GoFundMe for you too.
I think
But
I
you
would
know how-
my
you know how petty
reaction would go
disrespectful I
off too.
get. Like I'm not even gonna put that out there.
Stop playing.
Yeah,
People take disrespect to a whole nother level. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even that serious. Like, you could have argued, you could have said, "I'm not talking to you," but to spit,
Especially with COVID.
you thought about what you was doing because you
had to work it up.
You
like,
worked.
Mhm.
I'm
I
going
was
to jail.
I was watching that video and I was like, wow, she really played victim actor. Like, why would you do that knowing you spit in her face?
Okay, wait. So again, another, they call them Karens. So another Karen in the airport. Again, another airport scenario. She was wailing, going off. Cause like you making me miss my flight. She was wailing, and then she was like, "Did you guys see this?" And the guy who's recording, you could tell he a little feminine. He was like, "I saw you do this." That's what I saw. And they arrested her, and she was carrying on. She was
Wow.
carrying on. I'm like, why do people? Let us pray.
Good for her.
I don't get it.
Did the woman get arrested?
No, you just at the end of it, you just see them, the Caucasian lady saying, "I didn't even touch you. I didn't even touch you,"
Yeah,
or
girl.
whatever.
Yeah, girl.
Or whatever. But it didn't show like anyone come or police come or not like
Of
that.
course not. Of course not. They never get that.
So, but I thought that was crazy. Like, wow, like people bugging nowadays. Like, it's no.
The audacity of people.
Yeah, like
That's why I would be so taken back.
Right, the audacity of people, right?
Like, I think my initial reaction would be shock. Like, I would just be like,
No, man.
no, I think I'll react.
Yeah, T. Michelle's going to jail.
I think
in my
I'm
initial
reacting.
reaction, I think I'd be shocked. I would hate for something because, I know how I get. And there would just be no controlling what happens next.
Fade to
I
black.
would-
Fade to black.
Ooh,
Fade to black. That's
Jesus.
dangerous.
That's what I have to
Mhm.
pray
That's
about.
dangerous.
Like,
That's
please
dangerous.
don't allow nobody to take me there or test me.
Fade to
Because
black.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Fade to black. You ever and you wake up like we're in a cell. Like what happened?
Jesus.
They
Fade to
have
black.
no clue.
And have no clue because you fade to black because again because you're in shock and your initial is to react and you just black out.
Mhm.
You know.
It's a
No.
scary thing.
Hold up. Speaking about customer service and people, what about the girl in Milwaukee that didn't want to pay $45 for her bob and she had the gun? Y'all saw that?
No, I didn't.
Yes,
What
y'all
happened?
did.
I think I did see that.
The black girl, she was in the hair salon, and it was 3 girls. It's the one a worker in the hair salon, the girl who got the service, and another customer offering to pay the girls $45 for the hair, and she had a gun in her hand, and she was like, "Open this door before I shoot this," and they let her go, and it was only $45 for the hairstyle. Yes,
It's something about she didn't want to press charges.
she didn't want to pay. The hair salon, the hairdresser, she don't press charges. No. And then it was, people are just out of control, man.
That's crazy.
You did all that for $45 for a hairstyle with a gun. Can you imagine just losing your life over something so careless like that?
Why did she didn't want to pay the $45?
She didn't want to pay. She didn't want to pay.
What? But you got your hair done.
If you go into details, if you read the story, it's on Instagram. If you read the story, apparently like the hairdresser accommodated her last minute. She like rearranged her schedule to, get the girl accommodated. She got her hair done, her eyebrows or something, and then she paid some of the money, but she didn't want to pay the rest, which was $45. Like she didn't want to pay the remainder of the money. I think everything probably came up to $100. Don't quote me on this. This is what I'm trying to remember from my brain. And the rest was like $45, and she was not paying it. And she pulled out a gun. That's crazy. And they locked her in the salon. They had locked her in the salon, and the customer that stood up, she was, I'll pay her $45. Like I'll pay her. Like just let her go. And then the girl was like, "Open this door before I shoot this. Like open it before I shoot it," because she just was like, "Let me go." And the girl, the hairdresser said, "Get out with your bum ass." Like she was talking shit. She said that. And I'm like, girl, she got a gun. I wouldn't have been talking shit. She had a gun. That bitch said, she opened it. She said, "Get out with your bum ass." Why the bitch had the gun in her hand?
Like, you wanted to get out, but you also want to talk your shit.
She said, "Get out with your bum ass." And the bitch still had the gun in her hand. I said, "Oh." And the bitch walked out and said, "Okay, thank you."
There was another scenario I had. So
Girl.
was it TikTok? It was on somewhere to where the lady basically didn't like the way the person did her hair.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, "I'm not paying for it." Do you know the hairstylist cut off what she did?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Wait, but the girl sat there and let her cut her hair off? Cut it out?
Yes, I was like, that was just dumb. Like,
She
if you
ain't
was,
fight?
no, all you see is the girl just sitting there, and you see the hairstylist just chopping her shit off, talking shit, and I was just like,
I would have
I'd have left if you wasn't gonna pay for it. I'd have got up. I'm not paying for this shit, and I'd have been out.
So the girl, I guess the other girl, she had a gun. She wasn't paying for that shit.
I was like,
and this girl just sat there. She was just,
I was like, I guess it's really that serious.
Girl, and the bob was sweet too. It was flowing and shit, and I was like, okay.
She had somewhere to go.
Girl,
she had somebody to see. She had to do something.
Girl, stop playing. She held the salon up held hostage. Everyone who's tapped in, thank you for tapping in. Yes. You are live from the basement with your favorite Tri-State Trio. If you have not yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Committee Podcast. Subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications. Also, like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. We are on Spotify and iTunes. The Committee Podcast.
Yes.
What is going on? I seriously think these people have mental issues. That's what it all boils down to.
It's all a form of mental health.
All form of mental health.
What we've been talking about all month.
Absolutely.
Yes. Speaking of mental health, today is the last Sunday of May. So, Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes.
All month we have been recognizing and addressing different mental health issues. What did we talk about? What did we cover last week? Dementia, Alzheimer's.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The week before, I think we did bipolar, schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's a lot of mental health illnesses that we did not cover for the whole month because we only do it every Sunday. But we covered a wide variety, but there are so many of them. What are we doing today? What's today?
We're going to talk about suicide prevention, and community.
Okay. All big topics.
Yes.
Very heavy. Very heavy illnesses. I got chills just now. Just thinking about it. Because I think we all experienced, know someone who knows someone who probably has committed suicide or attempted to commit suicide. And it's so, I hate to use this word, but it's a thing now, and the kids are getting younger and younger, and because of bullying and whatever issues they're dealing with mentally and probably personal, and the last straw for them is suicide, which is we need to do something to help them and stop that, stop this from being such a trend is the word I'm looking for.
For everyone,
it's
whether
scary.
if it's adults or children,
Oh, absolutely.
they all need to be aware of themselves that they do matter.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
that goes for anyone.
Oof.
It's a tragedy that to hear children or even adults, doing harm to themselves because they don't have an outlet, or
Right.
they're not expressing themselves,
Right.
or no one's paying attention to
Right.
what's going on. So it's a very touchy situation as well.
Yeah. We also would like to, express here, from the community podcast, when we say, write us or talk to us, it's not because we're being nosy, we won't be in your business. It's because we understand these things. We're not doctors, we're not therapists, we're not psychiatrists.
Right.
We're just regular human beings who empathize and can relate and just want to be there for you. Anyone who's ever going to watch this video, if this ever touches you, we could be reached at the committee podcast at gmail.com. You can send us a DM, you can send us emails, you can send us a message on Messenger via Facebook. Everyone needs someone to talk to. Everyone is so judgy nowadays, and instead of stick your arm out, stick your hand out, you just never know what change and effect you can have on someone's life, because suicide is scary. And these people who deal with these issues, they feel alone, they feel like they're in the dark. Sometimes you need to pull somebody into the light, because we all have been there. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like we've all had dark moments, very, very dark moments, and it's scary. So for someone who doesn't know how to find their way out the darkness into light, you can help somebody. It just takes a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? A few moments. You see things on Instagram. I know one time I saw someone put a post on Facebook, and it scares me, because you see something like that, and it's like, should I say something? Because it's like, you're not trying to be nosy, you're not trying to be, in their business, but it's like a cry for help, because it's like, then next day, or you may hear, God forbid, something happen to me, like, oh my God, well, I saw that, but I didn't say nothing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with that. People don't take it as serious as they should.
Right.
I reached out.
They like seeking attention or something.
Right.
But I always say, I feel like for somebody, for their last resort to go on social media and that be their cry for help, like that, you just never know if they're at their last straw.
Right.
Yes.
Because who knows, maybe they did go through a family member. Maybe they did.
Yes.
Maybe they did. Maybe it's just for you to go on a platform
To express yourself.
in that way to a bunch of strangers or people you may know who just don't know you like that. Like that,
Right.
that's deep.
Very
I don't,
deep.
I don't take that lightly or look at it
At all.
they just looking
Absolutely
for
not.
attention. No.
Absolutely not. It's a
Some
cry for
people,
help.
Maybe so, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's very scary, and I feel for our kids, our generation, our families, because everyone's trying to be so headstrong all the time, but we're not. The brain is a muscle, is developed to deal with emotions and deal with thoughts. Your thoughts can change in a split second about anything.
Absolutely.
About anything. Y'all remember that guy who committed suicide online? Something with his girlfriend. The girlfriend died, and they wanted. This was years ago. Black couple. The girlfriend died, something like that. And he went online. This was years ago. I can't remember. He went online, and he was on Facebook Live, and he was crying. He was distraught, and the family was looking for him. They're like, "Please tell us where you are. Like, please." And he committed suicide online. You know what I'm saying? I think his girlfriend died. Something happened with the girlfriend. They was young. When you're young in love, you have so these emotions, and you couldn't live without her, and he was just so distraught. And the girl died tragically. I forgot what happened. And he went online, and he was just crying and vocalizing his pain, and he did what he did, but the world saw that, watched that, and it's scary. It's scary, man. It's scary. It's a lot. It's a lot, and we're human.
Yes.
Everyone deals with thoughts, dark thoughts.
That's why it's good to also listen, to actually listen. Not hear what people say, actually listen.
Absolutely.
To what someone's saying. Because
Absolutely.
subliminally, they could be saying something and no one's recognizing what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Hear the messages.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So I think everybody needs to start paying attention and actually listening to what everyone is saying. Because you never know, like, someone could really be dealing with something and probably trying to say something to you, but not
say it. Or
You
don't
know
know
what
how to
I'm saying?
say it.
Yeah. So
Or it may just come as like a shocker. Like, we had no idea that they was going through something. My dad, shout out to baby Dave, he told me about one of his coworkers that he with that committed suicide, and he was one of the last people that spoke to him, and he said he would have never known that he was in that dark place. Like, he was so used to a routine, getting up, going to work, and being out of work with the pandemic. It was too hard for him. A lot of people, it was just too hard. And he actually ran himself off the road. And it was so sad. I remember him telling me at the funeral. I mean, I don't believe that he attended, but he did have a chance to speak to his mom. And he said it was so weird because he ended up talking to her for like 2 hours on the phone. You know how my dad talks about that. But he never met this lady, but he was so happy that they talked. Him and the guy talked often. So whenever he would call my dad, if he didn't answer, sometimes he answered, sometimes he don't, he would leave him voicemails. And there was a voicemail that he was able to play for his mom. That was like one of the last, that's something that she could remember of him, which was sweet in a sense. Doesn't ease the pain.
Right, absolutely.
But it was just, I don't know. It was so sad to hear. Like, I remember getting all teary eyed when he was telling me, because he said he had no idea. Like, he was one of those people like would come to work, speak to everybody. Yeah. Like, he would never have thought that he was going through what he was going through. And I guess the pandemic just kind of, it was him not being able to work. Like,
that's a thing for people.
Yeah, like that's their routine. You get up, you go to work. I guess maybe money got tight. I don't know the specifics. I just know that the pandemic was a little too hard for him to where he felt like the only way out was to take his own life. And that's deep.
Yeah.
It's very deep.
It's a thing for people, especially if you're a people person and like being around people or whatever. Like, to get shut down and say you have to be at home, you're forced to be at home, and not really be around people, that's a lot to take in.
Absolutely. And then what's going on at home? Like, did he have somebody? He had a mom, but did he have somebody? He had mom, of course, but like, was it someone that he could talk to? Someone that, that loved him, loved him oftenly. Maybe the only love he got was at work. You know what I'm saying? It gives me chills, and I don't want to cry on this episode, but I stuff like this is so touchy, because especially like if you work with people, you love people like we do, you know what I'm saying? We not like happy-go-lucky, all crazy all the time, but like we talk to strangers. I know I do. I know my family hate going out with me because I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? No, seriously, hey, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk to people, a simple how are you can lead into anything. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Some people might say my day is not going so great. And then what do you do? That's a shocker. Then you're like, okay, well, I hope it gets better for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything's all right. A simple, I'm praying for you. Some people need to hear that. Like, I know people say, oh,
a simple gesture.
A small gesture, something small like that. It's, girl. Have you guys ever known someone who committed suicide, like personally, like anyone?
No.
Not too close. I mean,
not like.
I know someone who's attempted. Yes, but not. I don't know anyone who's actually, done that. But even knowing that about
scares
the
you.
person,
Oh yeah.
Scares you, because it's like you never know if they actually get back to a place like that. Like, they cut, you can talk to them and they be like, yeah, I'm doing good and stuff like that. But then it's like, yes, exactly. So that does scare you, because then you'll be afraid, especially knowing if you're close to them and you know them that well, like, to get a phone call and say like, so this happened to this person. Like, that's a scary thing. So.
But have you ever felt like that? Like, not saying suicidal in that sense, but like when sometimes, like if I'm going through it, or if I'm like having a bad day, when somebody asks me, oh, how, think about it for a second. When someone asks you how you doing, do you really tell them how you doing? No, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
But you never had that time. I've done that with my coworker Amanda. Shout out to Amanda, where she'll ask that, and I'll just let it all out. Like, literally, just let it all out. And it's like, that's so crazy how people ask people. You get accustomed to asking people that, and your initial thing is to say, oh, I'm good. How are you? knowing damn well their
You
life is
ain't
in
good,
shambles.
yeah.
Okay.
And maybe if you took that extra time too, and she's done it to me before too. Like we'll when we were in the office, we'll like excuse ourselves, and she'll say, you know, she's not doing good. I'm like, okay, let's go for a walk.
Oh yeah.
Just so she can be able to vent.
Right.
We'll walk to the bathroom, walk to the cafeteria.
Right.
But
Right.
you just never know. Just being that person, just that person being able to let it out. I feel, you know, you just never know. You just literally never know. And she's someone who, she comes off very hard. Like she has a very hard exterior, very aggressive, but she's really like a love bug. Like she just loves up on people that she loves up on. And you know, unfortunately during the pandemic, she lost her grandmother. I just spoke to her the other day, and she, you know, her mom is not doing good or whatever. And I was like, damn, looking at her, like if y'all met her, you would have never known she was going through half the stuff that she goes through. Like, cause she just has such a hard exterior, and I'd be like, damn, she's so busy mothering up on people and being a wife, but it's like, who does she have? Like, who does she go through?
Yeah.
So that's why when she want to talk, I'm just so quick to, like, on Friday, I was on the phone with her for like 2 hours.
That's good.
And I was just like, I don't know, man.
Everyone needs a friend like that. Like our sister Days, you know, everyone should always be that, be an outlet for somebody. You know, they say, oh, someone dumps their load off on you, so now you have their load and your load. But some people know how to manage their loads, and some people don't. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes listening to someone's load is not necessarily for you to take it on.
Exactly.
You don't have to wear what
Someone
they're
else's,
wearing.
yeah.
Exactly.
Just being able to let it go. That's what you said. Listen.
Exactly.
Just listen. You don't even always gotta say something. Just shut up and let them talk.
Absolutely.
Let them vent. Let them get it out. And then they might be, okay, girl, you want to go for a drink? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like maybe that's a conversation. Sometimes is all it takes.
It's just for someone to listen. Yep.